Today we will be making dinner roll buns in the air fryer that is perfectly cooked on the inside and golden brown on the outside. This dinner roll is fluffy and soft and better than the store-bought one. Let me introduce you to these simple ingredients that you probably have at home. We have 1 egg, yeast, salt, lukewarm water, yogurt, sugar, olive oil, and the big D of all-purpose flour. Into my mixing bowl, I'll add in 100 ml of warm water. Next, I'll add 2 teaspoons of yeast. To that, I'll add in 3 tablespoons of sugar. I'll combine this. You can add more sugar if you prefer that. And then I'll cover this to bloom. And this will take about 10 to 15 minutes. It's been 15 minutes and the yeast has risen like so. It's foamy, smells funky, and once it's like this means the yeast is good and it's ready to go to work. I'll add in a cup of Greek yogurt, 1 egg, and 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'll then combine all of this. You can use milk if that is what you prefer, but for this recipe, I'm using yogurt. I'll go on and mix this well, and next I'll add in half a teaspoon of salt and mix again, and then introduce my 4 cups of all-purpose flour. I'll then combine all of this until it starts to form a sticky dough. Next, I'll then transfer this to my floured work surface and I'll begin to knead the dough. I'll do this for about 10 to 15 minutes until the dough comes together. The dough has come together. It's soft but not sticky. I'll then transfer to my baking dish. Greasing your baking dish before placing the dough help prevent the dough from sticking to the dish while it's proving. I'll then cover this and allow it to rise or until it's double in size. This will take about an hour. 1 hour later, our dough has risen and it's double in size or more. I'll transfer this now to my powdered work surface. I'll then go on to cut the dough into 12 equal pieces. I'll try to make them as equal as possible. This will ensure an even dinner buns by the time you're all done. Using a kitchen scale will be a good idea for this process, but I don't have one, so I'm using my hand. I'll roll each one into a smooth and tiny ball. Grab the basket of your air fryer and grease it with either oil or butter. I'm using butter. Begin to place the tiny balls into the air fryer basket, leaving some space between them for them to rise again before baking. Cover with a clean film or a cloth and allow this to sit for about 15 minutes. Crack an egg and apply egg wash to give it the shiny look when it's all done. Just to be extra, I went further to sprinkle in some sesame seed, and then using the bake button of my air fryer, I popped this into the air fryer, and after 15 minutes, this is the result. Golden brown on the outside and perfectly cooked on the inside. That got finished within few minutes of baking. I hope you'll be trying this.